Not on the mission of your lord. I haven't seen the library in the Bryan household. You haven't seen the library in the Bryan household, have you? You may also go there to take a break if you wish. Alright, Odyssey, before we cooperate, there are still a few things to be confirmed about your future development. Here are a few questions. Please think carefully before answering. Would you devote yourself to the goddess? It's okay to say no when you're with me. I don't know enough about the goddess to know what I would choose. But as of right now, loyalty is probably a higher priority than thinking on your own. Questioning things is good once you know what you're thinking about. Learn about things first and all that, so probably loyalty first. So my pleasure. It depends later. Do you read literature in your spare time? She literally does. I've always done that with her. Like, I've literally done that already. Yes. Do you like alchemy? Sure. Does your interest lies in debating with others? Are you interested in debate? Not really. Debate is fucking weird as a general concept. Like, that debate is just a weird thing to watch in general. It's something I've looked into, like the psychology of debate. Not debate technique per se, but like what is actually going on in people's heads as they debate. And for the most part, debate isn't really useful for determining most of the things the debate is actually used for. People like to try and think of like debate as a way of like determining truth in a matter, and quite frankly, debate is fucking worthless at doing that. Like debate. If you ever thought, like, in every scientific like research or paper or anything of the matter like that, debate is never ever used to determine the truth of the matter. Period. That's not what it does. What debate actually does is it determines dominance of people speaking. Basically, the winner of the debate is the person who showcases the dominance of the others more so. And as a result, it's often used as a way of enforcing truth rather than discovering truth. It's where two people try to enforce their idea of the truth of the matter. But it's a pretty bad way of actually trying to determine what's like actually true, what's accurate, or like learning stuff in general. It's like really shitty discussion. It's like a mix between a discussion and just a physical fight. It's about as useful as for like discovering and learning as like just a straight up physical fight would be. It's really weird. Debate in general is just a weird thing to me. It's just a dominance thing. Fucking weird. Not really. I think I understand your situation. According to your wishes, you have drawn up some plans that you may like. I have drawn up some plans that you may like. I am very much looking forward to your performance. Of course, how to spend these days depends on your own choices. Come on, Odyssey. Okay, Mr. Principal. Okay, begin writing. Oh, here we go. What is God? Simple theory. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most people should learn the basic scientific principle is something that pretty sure most people should learn, because people have fucking forgotten how that works these days. That's for bloody sure. Nowadays, people think that science is just trusting the people in the lab coat, like, and then just worship everything they say like a fucking religion. That's not what science is. Like the entire point of science is that you shouldn't take anything for granted, including what the science says. Like, science is something that is constantly changing and updating. Old science gets replaced by new science. Old knowledge becomes outdated and replaced by new knowledge, and future knowledge will come by and replace current knowledge. Like, trusting the science is not how science works. And understanding basic theory of science, hypothesis, experimentation, theory, knowledge, that kind of stuff, is kind of like a basic, fundamental way of learning about the universe and the world around you. It's something most people should probably learn. Like, even everything I've just said is probably more than what some people I've met actually think. I actually understand. Seriously, yeah, it's kind of frustrating these days, that's for sure. Beautiful words, complete literature. Clever mind. I'm not sure if that's even a fucking lesson. Illuminati, enlightening literature, knowledge of life. I'm not sure what the complete means. What is God? Complete one belief courses. God is kind of an interesting concept in general, actually, because I've done some. I'm not sure what the problem. Just some thinking on the matter and a little bit of research on my own. And it turns out the idea of what God is has kind of changed a lot throughout history. And I don't just mean like, oh, in this point in history, God was like a big cloudy man. In this point in history, he's a blue guy with multiple arms. I don't mean like that kind of stuff. I mean like the very concept of how you think about what God is changes. Like nowadays, when you think about God, you think about big cloudy man in the sky that tells you what is good and what's bad. But if you look into old religions, it's more like an internalized concept of what is a pure morally righteous person. Someone who is in line with God is someone who is in line with their own morals. Because your own morals are designed as to basically be perfect, and you have to be in line with them to be God. It's basically a point of enlightenment. And to be one with God is to reach enlightenment. It's why like old Orthodox religions, like Orthodox Christianity, preach the idea that Jesus is not the Son of God, but actually is God. Ergo, he is one with God. He is one that is truly enlightened. He's not the son of a big cloudy guy. He is attuned with the idea of godliness as a whole. It's an interesting concept that's worth thinking about. But it's something I don't know a lot about. Just some stuff I've been thinking about. But let's actually click on a thing, shall we? Let's go. I'm genuinely not sure what the complete means though. Can I just complete it? Just click outside. Okay. Okay. That was way too much thinking at the moment. Like I don't usually do that much thinking in one go. But Odyssey's in a good mood, so I'm glad to hear that.